You cannot claim self-defense against a danger you create.
Mr. Rosenbaum was shot because he was chasing my client and going to kill him.
The testimony is over. The jury is set to take the case. We'll tell you what's next for the Kyle Rittenhouse case. That's right now at 10.
Plus, the Madison School Board is continuing its debate on how to keep everyone safe at East High School.
And honoring a local police officer who died today after contracting COVID-19 on duty. It's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. And thanks for joining us tonight. The trial of Kyle Rittenhouse will be in the hands of a jury starting tomorrow morning. Tonight, we're taking a look back at how we got to this point, first with the police shooting of Jacob Blake. That was August 23rd last year. 2 days later, during mass demonstrations, 2 protesters are shot and killed. A third is injured. The next day, police arrested Kyle Rittenhouse at his home in Antioch, Illinois. 1 day after that, Rittenhouse is charged with homicide and attempted homicide. And then after months of preparation and the trial being delayed, it begins on November 1st, 2 weeks ago today. And then today, closing arguments, both the prosecution and the defense resting their cases, handing it over to the jury, and they will begin deliberations at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, to start the day today, the judge dismissed the weapons charge against Rittenhouse due to a technicality on the length of the gun's barrel, but that still leaves 5 felonies for the jury to consider. He also allowed the jury to consider 2 lesser charges, which would mean less severe consequences, but makes a conviction more likely. Nancy Chen reports.
Him putting the fire extinguisher on the ground and then raising the gun.
In closing arguments, prosecutors showed jurors this video of Kyle Rittenhouse raising his AR-15 style rifle at a protester, Joseph Rosenbaum. Moments later, it led to this chase and Rittenhouse shooting Rosenbaum 4 times at close range.
A second shot, which goes through Mr. Rosenbaum's hand, and then a third and fourth shot, one that grazes the right scalp and one that goes right into Mr. Rosenbaum's back. And that is the kill shot.
Prosecutors argued that Rittenhouse instigated the shootings that left 2 men, including Rosenbaum, dead and 1 seriously injured.
When the defendant provokes the incident, he loses the right to self-defense. You cannot claim self-defense against a danger you create.
Today, Rittenhouse's defense attorney told the jury his client acted in self-defense.
My client ran 2 blocks without shooting at anyone, pointing at anyone, doing anything to try and get away.
While running away, Rittenhouse shot and killed another man, Anthony Huber, who hit him with a skateboard. Rittenhouse then shot and wounded Gage Grosskreutz. During 8 days of testimony, the jury heard from more than 30 witnesses.
I didn't do anything wrong. I defended myself.
But the pivotal moment came from Rittenhouse himself, who broke down on the stand.
People right there.
In court, Kyle's mother, Wendy, has been by his side. She told me her son has remorse for what happened that night.
So in talking to him, he does regret going that night now?
Yeah, he does. In the beginning, you know, he said yes, but now he wouldn't go.
That was Nancy Chen reporting. As the trial nears its end, people in Kenosha are hoping for things to remain peaceful. It's been more than a year since the protest turned into chaos. Now some business owners there will have to make a tough decision. Board up their stores ahead of the verdict or just leave them be. Around the city today, it's a mix. In preparation for the potential outcome, Governor Evers put 500 National Guard troops on standby to respond if help is needed by law enforcement.
And for all of the technical breakdown, the reaction explainers surrounding the case, head to channel3000.com, or you can download our Channel 3000 News app for free. And tomorrow, unrelated directly to the Rittenhouse trial, the Madison Police Department will be receiving the findings of an investigation about the department's handling of the unrest that happened here last summer after the police killing of George Floyd. Following the subsequent unrest, the Madison Police Department asked a research group affiliated with the University of Pennsylvania Law School to conduct an in-depth review. And tomorrow, those researchers will publish their report and share their recommendations with the department.
Well, let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canulty. Gary?
Temperatures are a little chilly in the backyard. Skies have cleared out partially, but the winds are light, so there's really not much of a wind chill. The time lapse from the Edgewater Sky Cam downtown Madison shows plenty of clouds today. There were a couple of passing flurries, but that was pretty much about it. And then as we started to head towards sunset, we started to get some clearing. You can see the live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam right now. Skies are partly cloudy here, but Doppler track is free of precipitation across the state. There are some lake effect snows downwind from Lake Superior and Lake Michigan in the northern part of the Midwest. High temperatures today barely made it above freezing in Madison. 33 is the best we could do. 34 in Janesville. Most areas to the west of us were a little bit above freezing. But right now, temperatures have dropped into the lower to middle 20s. Camp Douglas already down to 19. But these temperatures probably won't fall much further. In fact, they'll probably hold steady through much of the night, being in the mid-20s by early tomorrow morning. And then as winds pick up out of the southeast and becomes breezy, look for a high of 50 degrees tomorrow. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes relatively quiet weather almost all the way up to the Thanksgiving holiday.
All right, Gary, thank you. The Madison School Board taking some extra time tonight at its monthly meeting to focus on how to combat the concerns of violence at Madison East High School.
This comes after multiple fights broke out last week on the school's grounds, with police using pepper spray to break them up. Brad Hamilton listened in on tonight's meeting and has more on the board's next steps.
Brady and Eric, several people from the community made their voices heard tonight at the special meeting as they discussed possible solutions to the recent violence at Madison East. But one thing's clear, everyone believes some form of change is needed to stop this concerning trend. Frustration was clear to hear from the voices of those concerned about a recent violent incident at Madison East High School.
We collectively come together because our youth are our future.
On Monday of last week, chaos broke out at East High when multiple fights started on the school's grounds. An ugly scene which ultimately required police to use pepper spray in an effort to break up this violence. Tonight, concerned community members argued over how the district should fix the violence at East High, with some in favor of reinstalling school-related police officers at the school.
The school is out of control, and it comes down to we need all hands on deck, basically, all levels of support for security there.
While others voiced concerns that SROs would only further the issues at East High.
We need to ask, how can we make sure that they're safe? How can we help them to learn to develop socially and emotionally?
Madison School District Superintendent Dr. Carlton Jenkins did admit tonight that violence at East and other schools across the district is concerning.
Madison steps up, and they come together when we have a crisis. We don't run away from it.
But Dr. Jenkins is against reinstating officers. Instead, he believes the real solution is to work with students, teachers, and the community, listen to their concerns, and work towards a common solution without bringing back SROs.
I do not believe that resource officers in isolation in schools are going to make the difference. I think we have to change mindsets in our community. We have to work together. We cannot count anyone out.
Nothing was voted on tonight in regards to permanent solutions.
All right, Brad, thank you. The student who created that meme comparing a photo from a local high school football game to an image of slavery is now being charged. Today, Janesville police say the 15-year-old who created it, who has not been named, is facing 1 count of unlawful use of computerized communication systems. Now, that photo compared a painting of a slave owner whipping a slave to a recent football game featuring 2 players, one white, one black. It is captioned, quote, "Slave begs for mercy after master beats viciously." We're learning more information tonight about a double shooting last week in Oregon. Police say a 28-year-old man shot a woman in an apartment and then shot himself. That happened a week ago today, and tonight we're learning the man has since died of his injuries. The woman, a 29-year-old from Oregon, had been hospitalized but has since been released. The man also shot and killed the woman's dog.
The strip club where someone was shot this weekend will be closed for the next week. That's what the owners of Club Bristol told us today. Police responded to reports of shots fired yesterday morning in the parking lot just after midnight. It marked the 4th shooting at the club this year. While the 7-day closure is only temporary, the club was told earlier this year to search for a new location. The Beloit Police Department is mourning one of its own. The department says Officer Daniel Daly died today after contracting COVID-19. Officers escorted Daly's body from a hospital in Rockford to a funeral home in Beloit earlier tonight. Daly joined the force in March of 1997. He served as a member of the department's field training officer cadre. The department didn't say if he was vaccinated against COVID. Officer Daniel Daly was 48 years old.
And in Evansville, the police and fire departments honoring a firefighter who died unexpectedly yesterday. Christopher Augustin, and served as a firefighter and emergency medical responder in Evansville since 2013. He also served in the Belleville Fire Department. Cause of death has not been released. Police in the UK have raised the threat level from terrorism to severe after a deadly blast in a cab outside a hospital in Liverpool. Now, this camera video posted online by the Liverpool Echo newspaper appears to show that taxi pulling in outside the Liverpool Women's Hospital, an explosion inside that vehicle, the driver jumping clear, and then the taxi bursting into flames. The police have confirmed the suspected terrorist died. 4 men have been arrested in Liverpool in connection with this terrorist incident. Seeing new video tonight of a crash landing. This was in Tampa, Florida. A small plane crash in the water off Davis Islands this morning. That's pretty much in the heart of Tampa. Officials said, according to the pilot, the plane was experiencing possible engine trouble. It landed in the water about 5,000 feet short of the runway. 2 people were able to escape.
President Biden is celebrating a big win at the White House today after signing a massive bipartisan infrastructure bill. The bipartisan group of federal lawmakers and state and local officials joined the president as he put pen to paper.
I truly believe that 50 years from now, historians are going to look back at this moment and say, that's the moment America began to win the competition of the 21st century.
This should be the beginning of a renewed effort to work together on big issues facing our country.
The $1.2 trillion measure pays for the repairs of the nation's aging ports, roadways, and public transit, and it invests in clean drinking water and expanded broadband access. Former advisor to former President Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, turned himself into the FBI this morning on 2 counts of contempt of Congress. The 67-year-old made his first court appearance for refusing to appear for a deposition and provide documents to the House Select Committee investigating January 6th. As part of its investigation, the committee has subpoenaed more than 24 former Trump administration officials.
And new tonight, a Connecticut judge has found InfoWars host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones liable for damages in defamation lawsuits brought by parents of children killed at Sandy Hook. The parents of several children sued Jones over his claims that the massacre was a hoax. Still to come tonight, the Beloit Snappers changing their name for the 2022 season.
Plus, the Packers are announcing the 6th ever stock sale. How and when you can become an NFL owner. Up next.
One of our biggest sales of the year, the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get huge savings on already low prices, up to 50% off. Plus, see what's new, what's in stock, and save 25% on our great accessories. Give your home that special touch. Plus, totally free shipping. Huge store-wide savings at the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. And for better sleep, come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions and see how easy it is now to shop for a mattress.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Welcome back to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, where the action's really heating up.
Yeah, Jerry, let's go down to Tina and see what's happening.
Thanks, guys. We're here with Cheryl and Greg, and they just won the huge jackpot. What are you guys gonna do with all that cash?
We're gonna go to Fiji.
Down and see my mom. Hi, Mom. They're going to visit Mom. Maybe they'll take her on vacation.
Oh, it looks like a great day for Cheryl and Greg.
Hey, I wish I could join them.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Time to get holiday ready with Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Or with Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And come home in a Ford Bronco Sport. That's how you get holiday ready. Now, get a 2021 Escape, Edge, or EcoSport with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash.
What is all this?
We call them options.
Options? Don't make me laugh.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2-pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
Tomorrow, meet Sauk City Sisters on a mission to bring local artists and crafters' creations together under one roof.
And answer our question of the day for a chance to win these.
Plus, the latest in the weather pattern as we move towards Thanksgiving week. That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Welcome back. One of Dane County's oldest businesses celebrating a ribbon cutting for a new headquarters in DeForest. Hooper was founded back in 1913 in Madison. Back then, a small heating contractor installing pipes to heat state and government buildings, and also at UW-Madison. The new DeForest campus combines Hooper Corporation and General Heating and Air Conditioning under one unified brand now called Hooper. The campus there includes a new corporate office and a state-of-the-art fabrication facility. The Rock County Sheriff's Office showing off its new squad car designs. Squad Car Design Committee, comprised of 8 staff members from the Rock County Sheriff's Office, created this new look, unveiled. Only new squad cars will get this new design. The older ones will still be around until the cars are rotated out of service.
Fans of the Green Bay Packers have another chance to buy stock in the team this week. Today, the organization announced it will hold another stock sale, only the 6th in the team's history, starting at 8 tomorrow morning. The Packers say they plan to sell 300,000 shares at $300 apiece, plus additional handling fees. And the Beloit Snappers are no more. But going forward, the team announced their new mascot as the Sky Carp. Now, the new look will start in 2022. It comes as the team's affiliation also switched to the Miami Marlins organization this year. And for those who don't know, a sky carp is a term for a goose that does not migrate for the winter. And in some Brewers news tonight, the longest tenured player from this year, catcher Manny Pena, will not be returning to the team for the season in 2022. He signed a 2-year, $8 million contract with the MLB champion Atlanta Braves today.
Well, temperatures expected to get warmer and drier over the next few days. The Clean Lakes Alliance is asking for your help raking leaves, but not just the ones that are on your lawn. Christina Laurie explains why they say it'll help our lakes and your lawn.
The hard thing is that it's changing what we do.
There's a popular idea it takes 21 days to form a habit. That's even harder when that habit is something you only do a handful of times a year.
You know, it's weird to say, well, rake the curb in front of your house.
Clean Lakes Alliance Communications Director Adam Sodersten knows it's a weird act, but here's why.
Leaves are rich in phosphorus. When the water runs through the leaf, it takes the phosphorus with it like a tea bag. It gets into our storm sewers, which all lead directly to the lakes. So we're in essence fertilizing the lake with this stuff, the bad stuff from the leaves.
The good news is there's an easy fix. Although phosphorus is a fuel for bad bacteria in the lakes, it's a great fertilizer for your lawn.
The simplest, easiest thing for people to do is carefully rake the leaves out of the street in front of their home or their office or their apartment, and especially ahead of a rainstorm.
So while the weather is warmer and drier over the next couple of days, Adam's hoping you'll try to form a new fall habit, raking the leaves on the street in front of your house, either onto your lawn or into a bag.
It's just like recycling. It was very unnatural to separate our glass and our metal and our newspaper 35, 40 years ago, but now you don't even think twice about it. And it's gonna be the same with leaves, you know, hopefully in a shorter amount of time.
Happy raking in Madison. Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Clean Lakes Alliance says we won't see the effects of leaves going into the lakes until next summer, but by then there's really nothing we can do about it. Damage is done and the blue-green algae will start popping up.
And that algae can often close beaches. Adam says this year those closures were very hit or miss, scattered at different beaches on different lakes throughout the season.
All right, let's get to Gary now with a look at our forecast to start the work week. Gary?
Well, we can do some raking tomorrow. Make sure you rake downwind. The winds will be kind of brisk tomorrow, but that'll also bring in some milder weather. 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Temperatures will be up around 50 degrees for the next couple of days thanks to those southerly or southeasterly winds, but it'll turn colder again for Thursday and Friday. High temperatures drop back into the 30s, middle 30s on Thursday, upper 30s on Friday, but we're still looking at dry weather. Just an outside chance for some showers south and east of Madison late tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. Otherwise, the next chance of precipitation probably late Tuesday night or Wednesday of next week, just before Thanksgiving. Doppler track tonight, very quiet across our part of the Midwest. Some lake effect snows downwind from Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, It's that time of year. But look at the difference in temperatures today. We were in the 30s, just barely above freezing in Madison, but Des Moines was at 49, Omaha 59, and temperatures were in the upper 70s over parts of western Nebraska and western Kansas. Now, the jet stream is starting to flatten out a little bit out to the west of us. This next storm system will be sent a little bit farther north into Canada, so it's not going to have a lot of moisture associated with it when it moves this way tomorrow. It'll bring in the warmer air out ahead of it, and then that cold front will come through with not a lot of moisture. Most of the moisture will catch up to the front after it passes us. We zoom into our part of the Midwest, and you can see here's the stationary front that becomes a warm front out to the west. On the other side of that, that's where the really warm weather was today. We're on the cold side of the front, but with time, that warm front will move northeastward and our temperatures will warm up. So right now, these temperatures are in the lower to middle 20s. This might be about as cold as they get. They might go down another degree or so and then actually hold steady overnight as the winds start to pick up from the south. And compared to 24 hours ago, our temperatures are down a little bit because we've got a little bit of clearing compared to the clouds we had last night. But notice out to the west, those temperatures are warming up, and that's a sign of things to come. So on future track, you can see some breaks in the clouds overnight, allowing temperatures to stay in the mid-20s, but those winds already starting to come in out of the southeast by morning. They'll start to become a little more southerly with time during the day tomorrow. Temperatures will be up to around the 50-degree mark. Then that cold front comes through, but notice how the moisture kind of catches up to the front after it passes us. So maybe a slight chance for a shower south and east of Madison late tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Wednesday will be dry for the day. Temperatures still near 50 degrees, although those temperatures will hold steady in the afternoon as winds become a little more westerly. And then as we head toward Thursday, notice the winds become a little more northwesterly, and that will keep temperatures only in the middle 30s for high temperatures. As we check out our forecast for tomorrow, look for skies to be variably cloudy. It'll become breezy and mild. High temperature topping out at 50. Notice those winds out of the southeast increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, the front comes through tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning with a chance for a shower south and east of Madison. Then temperatures hold steady during the day tomorrow. Mid-30s for Thursday, upper 30s for Friday, back to the 40s for the weekend. But notice dry weather through all of that time. And then as we head toward Thanksgiving, we have a chance for flurries late Tuesday night, a rain or snow shower chance on Wednesday, and maybe a few snow showers or flurries on Thanksgiving as temperatures stay in the 30s for much of next week.
And coming up in sports, the Badgers are back on the court. Would a big first half from Brad Davison be enough to beat Providence? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Starion Bank's mobile banking solutions can help you get it all done. Easily move money with Zelle and Transfer Now. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities at starionbank.com.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 2.49% financing and $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down, and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
It's Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2021. And now is the time to transform your kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry. Clearview is the cabinetry that gives you more. More style, more storage, and more function. Create a custom cabinet configuration styled by you. Plus, Clearview Cabinetry offers the quickest delivery with free shipping to the store in 7 days or less. Create your dream kitchen with 11% off Clearview Cabinetry. Now during Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2021.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey guys.
Hey Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, U.S. Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Starion Bank's mobile banking solutions can help you get it all done. Safely deposit checks from anywhere, anytime with mobile deposit. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities at starionbank.com.
No disrespect to UW Green Bay or St. Francis Brooklyn, but tonight the Wisconsin men's basketball team gets its first true test of the season with Providence in town, and they'll have to do it without Johnny Davis. The Badger sophomore was out with a lower body injury, which means this quickly became the Brad Davison show. The super senior stops and pops from deep. Davison had 14 points in the first half, but Bucky trailed by 11 at the break. Wisconsin, though, battled back in the second half. Tyler Wall gets the hoop and the harm to cut the lead to 5. Wall dropped in a career-high 16, but it wouldn't be enough. Al Durham beats the shot clock as Providence beats Wisconsin 63-58. Oregon native Shaka Spartan Marquette taking on Illinois, and this is all you need to see. Golden Eagles down 1 with under 20 seconds to play, and the steal and score is your game winner. Marquette moves to 3-0 with a 67-66 win. They're coming to the Kohl Center on December 4th. Another week, another honor for Braylon Allen. This time, the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Week was named the conference's co-offensive player of the week. Against Northwestern, Allen ran wild. The Badger freshman racked up 173 yards on 25 carries and scored 3 touchdowns. It was Allen's 6th straight 100-yard rushing game. Quick reminder, he's only 17. Speaking of the Badgers, UW defensive coordinator Jim Leonard is one of 58 assistant coaches named to the Broyles Award. The award is given to the best assistant coach in college football, and it's no surprise to see Leonard's name on that list of nominees. His defense isn't just the best in the Big Ten this year, it's the best in the country. Don't forget to tune into this week's Badger Blueprint. Jim Polzine and I will break down the Braylon Allen's big day against Northwestern. Look ahead to Nebraska. That's again on Wednesday nights during News 3 Now at 10. The Packers got back into the win column yesterday, but at a cost. They were bitten by the injury bug. The big ones, Rashawn Gary and Aaron Jones. Gary hyperextended his elbow, but plans on wearing a brace to play this Sunday against the Vikings, while Jones has a mild MCL sprain. He's expected to miss 1 to 2 weeks. And the Badger women's hockey team back on the ice after a week off. Wisconsin stayed put in the polls with their #1 ranking. UW is one of 4 WCHA teams ranked in the top 10. This weekend, the Badgers get to face conference newbie St. Thomas in St. Paul. We're back after this.
Your place, your club, your gateway to experience the best the city has to offer. Are you ready to experience life at the Madison Club? Join now for only $100 a month. Call or visit MadisonClub.org to join today.
It's time to get holiday ready with Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Or with Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And come home in a Ford Bronco Sport. That's how you get holiday ready. Now lease America's all-time best-selling SUV, Ford Explorer, for just $389 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
We're here at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Tom, people are loving this place.
They sure are, Jerry. Let's go see who Tina's chatting with now.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we have some beautiful ladies joining us. What are you up to tonight, girls?
Girls' night.
We're getting some drinks. I want to win that car. Sounds great. Are you feeling lucky? What's your favorite slot machine? To you guys.
Looks like those ladies are on a mission.
Oh, it's about to go down.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's gonna take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched to get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
Your place, your club, your gateway to experience the best the city has to offer. Are you ready to experience life at the Madison Club? Join now for only $100 a month. Call or visit MadisonClub.org to join today.
Severe winter weather week. All this week at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Let's get back to Gary. One final check of the forecast.
Well, skies have cleared out. The live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam in downtown Madison looks pretty nice out there, but it is kind of cold. On Doppler track, we're free of precipitation, not looking for anything until perhaps late tomorrow night, and that'll be in the form of rain showers. Even though temperatures right now are in the middle 20s here in Madison, 21 in the Dells, 19 in Camp Douglas. These temperatures will probably hold nearly steady through most of the overnight hours. So it'll be around 25 by tomorrow morning. But as winds pick up out of the southeast, look for a high tomorrow of about 50. So that'll be a big improvement over today. 48 on Wednesday, but again, that shower chance from late tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. Then we turn colder for Thursday and Friday. Weather stays dry through the weekend. Temperatures warm up into the 40s for Saturday and Sunday. Drop back again next week. We could see some snow flurry chances Tuesday night. Rain or snow shower chance on Wednesday, and perhaps some snow showers or flurries on Thanksgiving Day, but no major storms expected.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Have a great evening.